Welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is Mr. Sephers, psychologist, PhD, master, guru, extraordinary encourager, influencer. You are in my psychology office, on my psychology couch. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm so glad that you're here. We're going to be talking, how do you survive the grocery line at 5 p.m. rush hour? Anxiety, pensiveness, pressure of the mind. All these things are side effects of a long lunch line. Quiet. Quiet in there. Kids. What can one do in one's own self to master the self of the line length? The line length at the grocery store is ridiculous. No one, not even Mr. Sephers himself. Thank you. Should be subjugated to that type of cruelty. We need divine counsel. Divine counsel. Someone must have been rolling the dice for you in Jupiter, because today is your lucky day. You're with Mr. Sephers. I'm that divine counsel you need. I'm a counselor, remember? PhD influencer. I said it just a few seconds ago. I want to tell you, in order to overcome those anxious moments, you must swam the mission of the waters that you're in. Yes, I said that. You must swam the missions of the waters that you're in. You understand me? Mr. Sephers, you're not even a real... Hey! What did I tell you about speaking on my credentials in public? Today's episode is simple, y'all. We don't need to overcomplicate our lives like that. I want to raise a question. Why do 9-to-5s suck your soul away? First off, I say that in respect to those that are grinding in the 9-to-5. A lot of the homies I know are out there putting the time in. The reason why 9-to-5s are so soul-sucking is because is it approaching you at your core talent that you have? Is it feeding into that core talent that you possess? A lot of people are not using their talents to their best ability. We're like burying our talents. We should be multiplying those talents. There's a story in the Bible that talks about that. Each person was given the same talents. Actually, someone was given 5, 3, and 1. The person at 5 turned into 10. The person with 3 turned into like 5, and the person with 1 just buried it, and then nothing happened. That's the same thing with our own talents. The reason why I left the 9-to-5 life, and I know so many that have, and I'm proud of y'all, is because you're greater than it. It puts limitations on your value as far as the number that it tells you. J. Cole said that, I can't say that I'm worth $15 an hour. I'm worth $1 million an hour. I'm the organic living human being on planet Earth that is from planet Earth. I am in symbiosis with the planet rotating in the solar system. My worth is not just to flipping burgers and calling it 13, 14 an hour. That's great for some. That's great where we do live in a society where corporate elitism is worshipped and put on a pedestal and held up by the working hands of the people. But I also know that there's some cool rich people out here as well that are really trying to do good things. For example, Satoshi Nakamoto. Shout out to Satoshi Nakamoto, the Japanese guru god who created Bitcoin. And I say God in a loose term, but you already know, gave us a piece of awesome technology that will change the globe. Even Facebook now has to get on it with their whole new currency they're launching in 2020 called Libra coin.
Denied.
What the white paper is saying right now, what it's going to be called. But not only are they taking data and all your memories and kind of spying on you, now they can put money to spy on you as well. It's some real Minority Report stuff. I'll leave that for another video. But why are 9-to-5s soul-sucking? You see all this innovation around us with the blockchain, with the advancement of machine learning, AI, automation, and people have to understand that the arts and the things they love, playing instruments, improv, dancing, things that left brain or right brain, we're all one brain, and we can both tap into those sides whenever need be. But we have to know that the arts are what's going to bring in that renaissance for, as AI and robotics push, that analog touch of the human soul is going to be so much more valuable than you can imagine. It's going to be a very high commodity, the analog human touch, the analog human sound, the analog human will to liberty, to happiness, to peace of mind. I don't want to bash people that have 9-to-5s. I know you have to have your kids eat. Your kids must eat. But I've seen ways where the kids eat and then you're solely practicing what you love. Or we start building communities that interact with each other and are not so independent or isolated from each other in their own neighborhoods. You see neighborhoods that no one knows each other. We could really achieve Zen, I feel, when we do what we love and we see other people doing it genuinely and sincerely. That's why it goes back to sincerity. That is true. It doesn't leave you. It's your foundation. It's the trust that you can amplify all around your surroundings. You don't want to have a surrounding where sincerity is not there, because trust might not be there, or envy might come in, or you want people to lift you up for who you are, who you intrinsically are. And I don't think 9-to-5s and managers and shoe department team council works. You know what I mean? It's great that you were able to fund this corporate system up, but we have to fund ourselves, the human body, the nodes, the network that we are. The internet just shows us that we have the ability to absorb along with each other and mingle and co-create, and all the content we make and all the ideas we share and all the energy we put forth. Some of these social media apps are affecting people's moods. We can affect moods through the internet, through our touch and our voice and our human intrinsic nature. It's our gifts. And I want you to know, at the end of the day, if you're still working a 9-to-5, if you have bigger dreams and bigger goals, then my beloved, you must go after it. Because this 80 years that we're talking about in life is not the longest thing we'll experience. You understand? This is short to what's coming as far as more life, more advancement of culture and technology in the right way, more freedom in people's choice, more expression, more fun, more zen, more sacred economy. And I just raised the 9-to-5 question just to light a fire under myself, because I still, to this day, have the memories of quitting that job that I had 5-6 years ago and starting this full time. And I know that this is where I'm supposed to be, because things are lining up, like I always say. And when you do what you have to do, things will line up. I would love to hear what you love to do in the comments below. Leave it there. When you write things down, there's a power to it. When you speak on the things that you desire and you want and manifest, you write those things down and the message goes forth. And I know I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what you have to say, for sure. I'm gonna leave it at that. Do what you love. Be who you are. Keep Keep watching the YungContent show. More stuff to come. This is your homie, YungContent, the unofficial sensei of the culture, mastering youthfulness and contentment. And I'm out. Live the dream, eat ice cream. I guess this guy, Mr. Sephers, wants to tell you something. Salute. You see, with this is not your ordinary serum. This is Doctor Sephers' serum for PhD influence. This serum has been tested from rats to rabbits to human brains, and it has passed the biopsy of life. This serum will allow you to transcend your mind from the back of the line to the front of the line. A mindset will be inevitably achieved. This serum is PhD serum, Sephers serum. But wait, there's more.